Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play Pokémon LeafGreen. Last time, we went through Trainer Tower at the top of 7 Island. And yeah, in this part, which actually, that completes pretty much everything in the 7 Islands. So what else is left? Well, there's a couple of things. There is still one location we have not gone to in Cerulean City called Cerulean Cave. We will go there in the next episode, because there's still one other thing I would like to find in Kanto. And this other thing is a pain in the ass to find. So, let's go searching, because this is gonna take a long time to find. So, yeah. I have a story I want to share about this game. When I first played this game, there was one time I was training, I don't remember what it was. It was like a freaking Nidoran or something. It was like level 5, and I was like, okay, where's the place I can train something that's level 5? I didn't think about using a designated training spot here. I was like, I'll just go to... Yeah, I guess I'll just go to what was that route? I was just like, yeah, I'll just go to route... the first route in the game to train. Route 1 or whatever it was. And yeah. And suddenly, there was a Pokemon that popped out of nowhere that scared the ever-loving crap out of me. I was probably maybe 7 or 8 at the time. I had this Nidoran out in front. And yeah. This thing shows up once you beat the game. And I think it's actually once you get the National Dex. And it sucks. It's a pain in the ass to find. It'll scare the ever-loving crap out of you if you're not prepared for it. And even just finding this thing is bad enough, because you pretty much have no way of knowing where the heck this thing is. So yeah. And I'm gonna be intimidated to hell and back whenever this thing finally decides to show up too, because, yeah, it's not fun to look for. Alright, one small tip I can recommend is catch something in Victory Road, preferably, because stuff in Victory Road, or even in like Savalt Canyon or something, some of that stuff's going to be around level 48, 49 range or whatever, and that's pretty nice. Because now you want to try and just go on your bike. And this will more or less eliminate the need for random encounters. By the way, in case you were ever wondering what that one item was behind Viridian City, coincidentally, never mind, not getting that potion today. Might be nice earlier on in the game, but whatever. I'm sorry if I have a bit of an overreaction, but I hate that! That startles the fuck out of me anytime I hear that. And not knowing when it comes up, I'm sorry. This Pokemon sucks. Entei. First of all, I want to point out I spent about 35 minutes looking for this. I'm just gonna be cut to the chase here. Screw this Pokemon. I am using my Master Ball on it. Okay. You may be wondering why I sound so hard on Entei here. Entei's a pretty cool Pokemon. Yeah, it is. But I got choice words. The first time I ever played this game, Volcanoes erupt when it parks, unable to restrain its extreme power, it races headlong across the land. the first time I played this game, this thing came out of friggin' nowhere on this exact same route. And I was training like a level 3 Nidoran female at the time. What happened was that when this happened, I decided to switch my Moltres into the party because it was the only thing close to its level that was in my party. Cool, right? Guess what? The thing will just run away right off the bat. So, not only did it take me a shit ton of time to find, has a battle theme that will startle the hell out of you if you're not prepared for it. I wasn't prepared for it to just show up right then. I was on my way back to Pallet Town because that's closest to, like, the area where, like, I think it would have been fine to encounter. And, yeah. But no, it gets worse than that. Entei will show up if you started with Bulbasaur. Raikou will show up if you started with Squirtle, and Suicune will show up if you started with Charmander. Raikou and Entei have a very large warning label attached to them. Charmander users, and this is the one time I will defend you guys for choosing Charmander, you guys are fine, because Suicune does not have these problems. I said I can sort of recommend catching a Diglett in Diglett's cave, or a Dugtrio, and training it up, so that you can use Arena Trap to trap these things. Sounds cool, right? Right? Raikou and Entei know Roar. Roar is a move, I'm pretty sure we have the TM for Roar right now. Roar is a move that, when used, makes the foe switch out. In Wild Battle, the battle ends. If Raikou or Entei use Roar, that's it. You will not be able to encounter them again in the wild. For this reason, and this reason alone, I consider these basically the use your Master Ball only on these Pokemon. Because, yes, I made this mistake the first time I ever played this game, not realizing the consequences. And no, you do not get a second chance. It's not like later games in the series where you do get another chance of catching these if you fail. I'm sorry. For all these reasons, I don't like catching these Pokemon. Which is why I'm gonna be a complete maniac and switch versions right now and show you what it's like to catch a Suicune as well. I'll meet you guys in my copy of Fire Red. Hold on one second. Yeah, we're back in Fire Red version here, not Leaf Green. Yeah, so turns out I was just saved at the champion, which I'm pleasantly surprised I was able to defeat as easily as I did. I haven't actually encountered Suicune on this file here, so you will now see my band of misfits from this adventure here. And yeah, some guys these were, I guess. Okay, no, I shouldn't be so hard. I mean, yeah, some of my Pokemon that I used on this run were not the best Pokemon I could have been using, I guess. I mean, this was kind of the playthrough where I took into consideration a lot of the difficulties I had and tried to go with stuff that I felt would have made more sense in this sense. That was a bad way of wording things. Basically, try to use stuff that I thought would have made more sense in the main Let's Play here, and I wanted to go stock Repels here because this is going to take an eternity to get, so yeah, this team wasn't terrible, it was just stuff that I tried using out and wasn't really too pleased with. Then again, I did this playthrough, oh god, this must have been sometime in 2008 maybe when I played this here, so it was a long freaking time ago. Anyways, stocking up on as many of these stupid things as I can. And yeah, let's go find that stupid Suicune, because I'm not going to enjoy finding this thing. Actually, I should probably get something that's the right level in my party as well. Hopefully I have something that's actually the right level for this in somewhere in my PC. I'll show you what I even have in here in the first place. Just see It's a 7 misadventures. Yeah, I have a decent number. This Hypno I actually tried using on my team. I mentioned this when I caught Hypno in Berry Forest in the other thing, Meta Berry Forest level 30. Tried using this thing on my team, and it was bad. I'm sorry. I could not get into using this thing. It was so average for me to try and use at that point. I couldn't get into it. I'm sorry to the Hypno fans. I just don't like it very much. I have a chance here, which is a bit surprising. That hero is probably the best bet for stuff so yeah, I don't know why I named that thing 02, but okay then. I don't think I was in a Kirby 64 mood. But yeah, anyways. Ignore the Mewtwo there that you totally see this. Deek Smack. What was with these friggin' names? Like, God, however old I was, Elf was weird sometimes. Anyway, I'll just throw Hero out there because it's my highest level, I think, so. Yeah, from what I'm seeing here, it's basically the highest level thing I have. Not that I need anything super, super high leveled anyway. I'll meet you guys back in 1 second because we're about to go do something really, really crap. I guess while I'm going through, trying to figure out where the Suicune is, I guess there's a little tiny bit of something I can explain, and that's just the origin stories behind this team here that we have not seen at all. I'll tell you how this playthrough went. I struggled against Brock because, as you've seen, Geodude is incredibly resistant, as is Onix, and Metal Claw from Charmander does not do anything to them despite being super effective. After that battle was over, which took me a really long time and a lot of grinding, I caught a Nidoran male, which ended up becoming my Nidoking. I evolved that thing way sooner than I should have and struggled to hell and back with Misty because I was an idiot. Let's think now. I ended up... what am I trying to even say here anymore? I went a large chunk of the game with only those 2 team members. I caught Snorlax when I could in one of the 2 areas where you can catch a Snorlax. I went another large chunk of the game with just those 3 team members. And for some reason decided to add a Pidgeotto that I caught in friggin... where the heck is it? Not Nugget Bridge, but the friggin... path leading to Berry Forest on 3 Island. I can't remember the... it'll show in here whenever I select it. I met in Berry Forest at level 37. Decided to add it to my team for some unknown reason, even though I could have added a number of things by that point that were even higher level. Like, you can catch Fearow at a higher level on Mount Ember, so... Anyways, I added that Pidgeotto to my team. It evolved really quickly. And I added an Electabuzz I found in the power plant while later going to catch Zapdos after getting all 8 gym badges, or at least getting most of them anyway. And for some reason it was leveling up quickly and I was able to train it up to like level 40 or so by the time I got to Victory Road, so it stayed on my team. And that's basically all this Band of Misfits wrote. I wouldn't even call it Band of Misfits. I mean, like, I don't mean to be so hard on a lot of these Pokemon, but I've seen so many other Let's Players use Nidoking and Pidgeot and some of these other Pokemon I used, and I just found them really, really, really average for what I was using. Even Electabuzz I found pretty average. Like, Magneton, for example, I've gone over how much praise I've given Magneton before. Magneton has a beefy special attack stat that most electric types don't get. It's something that most people probably don't realize about it. Jolteon and Zapdos are comparable, but Raichu and Electabuzz are really not even that similar to what Magneton's special attack stat is. And yeah, so... like, on top of just really liking the Magnemite line and having that funny Pokemon Go story with it, just with how common my town was at the time with Magnemite, I don't really have, like... I don't really have bad words I could say about Magnemite at all. I find it's incredibly solid for me to use. All I can say is, I am so friggin' thankful Gen 4 added the freaking Poketch app that makes it much easier to tell if there's a legendary nearby. That is so much easier to use, so much easier to track. I don't even care if Platinum has 5 roaming legendaries in the game to begin with. I mean, since you can easily find where they all are, it's nowhere near as bad, I think, personally. Okay, for fuck's sakes. Or not. I didn't realize my repel wasn't up. Well. That was unnecessary. Shit. I was actually sort of hoping it was, speaking though, just so I could get this fucking over with. Sakes, I thought that was again the fucking legendary theme. I was gonna say, if that was the legendary theme after my fucking repel wore off, that would've... I'm inserting a little bit of post-commentary here because I want to address something. This video is now the longest video on my entire channel to record. This took the longest amount of time out of any other video on my channel to record, period. The previous record of this was, well, for years actually, the record of this was the Final Rush video in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Took 2 hours and 10 minutes to record. That record was actually broken in Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, where the soul grinding video took well over two and a half hours. This video here took 2 hours and 45 minutes. Guess what? Entei took only about 30 to 35 to 40 minutes or so. I think in total roughly about 45 minutes. Suicune took over 2 hours to show up. I'm not kidding. I started to go a little bit insane by the end of it. So, by the end of the Suicune search, I decided to have some fun and start doing a little bit of karaoke. Be warned, my singing is not very good. But I hope you can enjoy this little montage of me singing random junk. I ended off with this anyway because I eventually found Suicune while doing this, so yeah. Pull me under! Pull me under! I'm not afraid! I'm in my place. I've got makeup all over my face. Think I might run out. One for the money, 2 for the show. 3 for the lady on the radio. 4 might be the one you'll never know, you'll never know. If only there was a better way to go. 2 for the show. The whole world is going crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Hey, baby, you wanna go crazy with me? yourself in face if you want to. It's alright. It's alright. I'm feeling just as crazy as I do. It's alright, well, it's just alright. So I've made a big mistake. Try and see you lost my way. Yeah. Home just a week before, and I've never ever been a Jedi before. Obi-Wan, of course, to go to Yoda and he'll show you the Force. I'm not the one who would argue with Ben. All I see is space! Where is the stars? Is it far? Is it far? Is it far? I believe! Tell me here if you can! Tell me here if you can! Oh, okay! I'm bop, 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 do, bop, do, ya, bop, do, bop, 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 do. Yeah, yeah, bop, 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 do, bop, do, ya, bop, do, bop, 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 do. Yeah, yeah. Shade of Lucifer, laughing with a satanic smile. Ha 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 ha! I wanna die to you, but you will. You'll burn in hell! Something clearly isn't fucking working. I've gone through this, I don't even know how many times. Stop this feeling deep inside of me. You just don't realize what you do to me when you hold me in your arms so tight. You make me know everything's alright. Bye. I'm hooked on a feeling, unbelieving. Down to my place, woman. We'll make love. A hot child in the city. A child in the city. It's kinda dangerous. Young child, wild and looking pretty. Child in the city. Are you kidding me? I switched route. I spent over 2 hours looking for that. I switched routes once and find it. Well, on the plus side, I'm glad I found this because, like I said, 2 hours is a long fucking time. I'm also really hungry and I was starting to go fucking insane. This is now, officially, to date, the longest video a single video has taken me on my entire channel. I'm not kidding. Sonic Adventure 2 Battles Final Rush video held this distinction for a long time at 2 hours and 10 minutes. Just this one part alone of Pokemon Fire Red here is 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 5 seconds for me saying that. That's not counting the LeafGreen stuff beforehand. That's over another 40 minutes. I'm sorry, but... Oh my god, impish nature also is not a good nature for a Suicune, but I don't care. I really don't care at this point. Next time on Let's Not Play Pokemon Fire Red and Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green, things are gonna return to normal with the one other thing we have not done yet in Kanto. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to it a lot more than this video was. I will see you guys later. Peace out.